Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Tuesday, August the 6th. Another wild and woolly day in the markets again today. We finally clawed our way back to slightly green on the day, which is a positive. Happy about that. A couple accounts hit the daily loss of 200. Had a really nice day on my 150K account. I'll get that account back to the highest I've had it so far, 1,100 in profit so far. And this 58 account we have it basically right at zero, or 50,000. So I had a couple bucks on it today, but yeah, just a crazy day. The volume and the volatility I thought was a little bit less, especially as we entered the midday area. But overall, we're still pretty big moves. I really felt like we're going to reclaim this 380 level, 18,380. I felt like that was a pretty strong level. If you look at the 4-hour chart here, yesterday I talked about this low and this kind of triple bottom that we have, going over the last several months. And we've held that. I mean, we didn't even come down to that level today. And at one point today, what I was looking at here is this is the end of the week low last week, was right around this 380, I believe. Yeah. So I felt like we needed to be above and kind of reclaim that to look for further upside. And I thought we were going to, but we fell back down. Today we were up here and it looked fantastic for this to continue long, but then we obviously rejected around this 500. That would have been an excellent short, by the way, but then we tumbled all the way back down here to the 100. So about a 400-point sell-off here in the afternoon, and then some crazy movement here into the day. So interesting day, and I'm kind of curious to see now what do we do. I still feel like we have to regain this if we want to look for further upside, but that's just my 2 cents. That's what I'm kind of looking for. I have my take profit account showing here. Let's look at, I did something a little different today. Typically what I do is I will take a trade with this account and the next account, the next account, the next account. And I told myself, I'm going to try something today. I'm going to try to get to my profit targets, or at least get close before moving to the next one. Well, we definitely hit targets on the first two, but they were the wrong targets. They were the losing targets. Which is okay, but we have given back some on these accounts. I think both of these are down 400 in the week. I had a $200 loss on each of those yesterday. So that's not good, but it is what it is. And the nice thing with having a $200 loss is I'm looking at it like I'm risking about, less than 10%, 8% of my market, of my account. If I've got a $2,500 stop loss, or drawdown, I should say, not stop loss. If I'm only losing 200 per day, I can survive for 12 and a half days of consistent losses before I blow that account. And there's no way we're going to lose 12 consecutive days. So in any case, but yeah, it is what it is. So I got caught this morning in this area, and I was just a little bit too aggressive today. Whoops. Now what did I do wrong here? Here we go. Just a little bit too aggressive. I was really looking too much. I was kind of reading into the market a little bit too much, and I should have scaled back and looked at the big picture, and I was really kind of sucked into the small picture, if you will, and had some small winners but also had some big losers. Here I was looking for a big continuation move down and had a big loss there. That was kind of what did us over the edge on that particular account. But then we switched to the 56 account, and I traded it. That was more middle of the day area. Let's close this up. Kind of the same thing. I obviously had some good trades, also had some bad trades, and right here is kind of where we ended. Looking, this was probably the most. I'm most upset about this trade of any trade I took today. This was so dumb. If you look at the big picture, and I was really zoomed in on this trade and I don't know, I really, really messed this up. I want to point this out. So as I talked about earlier, I was really looking for this 380. I was hoping that we would reclaim that for this market to have further upside. And in the noon hour, we rejected, and then we went through it. This was a frustrating trade. I really thought this was going to reject again. Had a big loss there, $200 loss after being up some. So that was a frustrating trade. I should have just killed it as soon as that candle started popping, but it moved up, took me out for a full loss. So that was a little frustrating. I was in with 2 contracts, but in any case, So then we had this, I missed a great opportunity here. And this came back down and I wasn't paying attention like I should have been, and I missed the entry. I mean, this is like, you talk about being right at that level. I mean, pinpoint. And stupid me, I missed the entry. And then this candle wicks up and starts pulling back, and because of this, the way this move had happened, kind of a rapid move down, I thought, okay, this is actually going to follow through. And, you know, not thinking stupidly about, we had a rejection, we reclaimed, and this was a test. This would have been an absolute cheap trade. I mean, you buy this trade right here and you have your stop loss, you know, up here, you're risking maybe 20 bucks with a couple of micros. Stupid trade. And I went and took that dumb thing short, and thinking that this is going to, and just so dumb. I'm very disappointed, because this is a textbook trade. We were rejecting this area, we reclaimed it, we had a retest, which is a excellent long opportunity. That's what I'm looking for, and how I just completely flip-flop that is beyond me. Very dumb trade, very dumb trade, and that's what ended up taking me out on this account. And then as far as my 150K account, I traded it quite well. That was in the afternoon, 3 o'clock on. This was, the first trade was not very good. I was looking for this to bounce, you know, what I should have been doing here. And that was obviously, was incorrect, took a loss there. But then I just started going in with 2 contracts, had a $125 winner there, small little winner here. This I thought was going to go back up because of these wicks, and then I realized it's not going to. We're going to fall apart. So I entered short and had a very nice trade there. And then also had a very nice trade down here to really get us up into that $457 in profit. So very happy with the way I traded that. And then account 58, I think I may have traded it with ES. Yep, right here it is. ES. It just took a couple trades in today. I was really kind of working on this 150K account, and I just saw a couple opportunities here. This was obviously a losing trade, and then had a short trade there for a little bit of a winner to get that account into green slightly. And so I was like done with that. So, but yeah, that's kind of the wrap for today. Again, kind of curious to see what we do overnight, and if we kind of reclaim this area maybe tomorrow and we continue with further upside, or if not, we may be falling down and testing the lows again. So who knows? We had about a 500 point day, maybe, from the 18.5s to the 18,000s. Yeah, about 500 points basically today of upside, and then we fell back down about 400. So we actually had the market opened right here, so we had a bit of a red day as a whole. So anyway, that's a wrap there. Yeah, hopefully we can continue to make progress, especially on this 150K account. I like where I'm going with that. Hopefully we can continue. The drawdown there is almost fully intact, as likewise on this 50K here. I've obviously given back quite a bit on this 55 account and this 56 account. That's the one that we had almost blown about a week and a half ago maybe, and so we're kind of back down into that rough area. So as far as evals, I still only have these 2. I've got the 150K eval, and I'm up about $2,000 on it. I just haven't really, I just kind of pick at it. I don't work at it very much. Made a little bit of money on it today, and then this take profit eval, I got a little aggressive end of day, looking for a really big move, and lost a little bit, so still kind of at break even. So I should get serious, and maybe one of these days I may just have to kind of devote the day to try to pass this one, or at least get it up into, you know, where I can pass it within a couple of days or something. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress. Let's take a look at TradeZella. This is today, decent win rate, 65% we'll call it. Yeah, took a lot of trades again. I need to be a little bit more patient. I believe I'm being a little too aggressive, just trading these 1 or 2 micros, just because there's a lot of wiggle room, and I'm a little bit too comfortable. So I need to really tighten that up a little bit. I think that would help my win rate and also help my overall profitability. But on the month, we're still slightly red, I believe. Yeah, down $100, which is not bad. So we can certainly recover from that. Obviously, yesterday was a rough day, but we kind of reclaimed pretty much all of that on this 150K account, which I'm happy about today. Now let's take a look at the journey that I've been on since I've started trading micros. So we are in that now for, I think, 10 days, 5, 6, yep, 10 days. I'm to 8 for 10 on winning days. So 80% day win rate. Overall win rate over that time period is 60%, which is pretty good for me. So yeah, just slowly trying to work at it and trying to be better and move these accounts along. So yeah, pretty happy with where we're at right now. So that's a win. All right, I'm curious to hear how you guys did. Hopefully you had a good day, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. So I'll try to have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. Take care, and so long.